I'm just trying to get the tripod right. So today is kind of a low-key day. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an author when you're not on deadline? I did a video like 4 or 5 years ago that explains some of what it's like. That's a good line. That's a good line. I will never write a book this good. How do you do the Katniss braid? How do you do it? And today is one of those days. Every video I've ever done for y'all, I have this like crazy tight deadline. I'm either like traveling for tour, or I'm at an event, or I'm doing something where I'm just working really quickly towards a goal. But today I don't really have one. Other than like needing to shower, I really need to take a shower. I'm actually not on a tight deadline for once. I'm waiting on editorial notes for Nexus, which is book 2 in the Zenith duology. My next solo manuscript isn't due to my editor until February 2019. I am completely caught up on all of my client work for my editorial company. I'm good to go on my church job. I've completed everything that's due on that. And so this morning, I woke up and realized I had nothing to do until I walked into the kitchen and I saw the mini mountain of Zenith posters waiting to be signed. There are about 650 to the number of these that have to be signed, which is awesome. They're going in the next Scribbler box. By the time this video goes out, this won't be a spoiler. But I'm supposed to sign all of these, and then I have to go drive an hour to go meet Victoria Scott, pass off the posters for the Scribbler boxes, and I'm supposed to meet her in like 3 hours. So on that note, let's get started. While I'm signing these, I thought we might do a quick Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions from Gryffindor Books Official. Do you have a release date for Nexus? What about ARCs? The answer to that is we don't have the official release date yet. It's coming soon. We actually don't know about ARCs either. Sequels, y'all, are real hard to get right. I've talked about this before, and I actually talk about it in the paperback version of Zenith. In the back of the book, there's like a Q&A. And I've never found that it's fun to write a sequel in all the series that I've worked on, because you're trying to wrap everything up. And so we really needed a lot of time, especially because this is a massive book and the scope of the world is massive. So we opted to take as much time as we possibly could to finish the sequel, edit it like 30,000 times, and really get it right. It's coming in 2019. I know that it's gonna be awesome. I know we've seen the cover and it's beautiful. The next question is, can you give us any info on upcoming book projects? Here's the deal, guys. There are upcoming book projects that I've been sitting on the news for like a year, maybe. Just waiting to be able to talk about it. I can tell you that I have an upcoming YA. I'll have news on that eventually, but it is the secret project that I've been talking about for about 3 to 4 years. I've literally been working on it for that long. It's like the hardest book I've ever written. I wrote a blog post years ago that you may have read when it was actually called Nexus back in the day. Excuse me, just a moment. Kai, are you allowed up here? Down. Good girl. The next one is, how's the pregnancy going? I hope you and Z are doing well. Thank you, we're doing great. Now we will take a quick journey to his bedroom to see the clothes I bought him yesterday. Here's the deal. He's coming in like 3 months, and this is all that's all I have. Look at it, just look at it. Wait, look at this one. Isn't it cute? This one. Hello, baby Slytherin. He's coming on Halloween, so pumpkin butt. Okay, I actually really have to focus and sign these, because then after this, I still have to do my Bible study and get a shower. time.
Did it take you so long to sign them all?
Yes and no.
Was it your first time ever signing anything?
Videotaping.
While I'm videotaping?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we can.
Is it already on?
Yeah.
No. I am Victoria Scott.
I am.
So much more important.
I am.
We talk about
Victoria.
Do we feel like that's better?
Yeah, it looks good either way.
Okay.
As an author who's a mom,
Okay.
what's about to happen to my life?
All your writing's gonna go to crap. You'll never get published again. No, I wrote the last part of Titans one-handed on deadline. It's a true story. Lucy was in her
and you took her
stroller.
to Starbucks?
I took her to Starbucks and I wrote one-handed as I pushed her like this. Your writing time becomes more concentrated. Like you can't afford to do things like go and play on social media and stuff. You have to, like, when you get your like hour or two to sit down and write, you actually sit down and like power it.
Give some non-generic writing advice people need to know.
Oh my gosh, I'm already running out of time. She's timing me. I think what makes fiction feel real is when it reflects like things that we see in every day. And if it's too common, it feels contrived. A friend who puts peppermints in their pockets, like old, gross, like lint-covered peppermint. They always have peppermints in their pockets. And he barely talks at all, but when he brings out like a peppermint, it's like his way of being like, you're an okay person.
Aww.
So when you see those kind of like strange quirks, jot them down and use them in your characters because they make your characters feel like us, you know? Like real people.
People get so obsessed with the idea of getting published that they fixate on it, and then that almost becomes elevated above the writing itself to the point where you're so stressed about, is this gonna sell? Is this gonna get me an agent? Is this gonna be, you know, this amazing book that everyone wants to read? And then you're rushing through the writing, you're rushing through the editing because you've put the quality of work below the quality of making it in the industry.
Yeah.
I guess. That's good enough.
I think it's good.
2 minutes of writing advice with Victoria and Lindsay. Cool. Let's go home. On that note, I'm gonna head out, start making some dinner. One more thing, it's been a while. Remember, I love you, God loves you. Don't forget to love yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.